All right, we're back. We are back. So, this episode, this is the divisional round of the playoffs. We are the Washington Commanders. We will be playing against the Carolina Panthers. We both are 14-3. I won my last playoff game. We'll look at the bracket. Of course, we're in the NFC. I played against the computer. Now we're playing against the 2 seed that beat the 7 seed. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That 1 and 6 seed gonna be interesting. And I really ain't been keeping track with the AFC side. But he's calling me, so let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Let's get this thing popping. We wearing all black. We come that thing all black. So Saquon, DK. Boy, they did okay. Oh, I just need him to see them wearing all black. I just need you to see them wearing all black. Hopefully you can see that.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store.
See, that's why I was trying to show him I was wearing black. And now we both wearing black.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
If I know he was wearing black, I would have worn a different color.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Up
on that play, back at the 20. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain
here. You can't even tell them apart for real.
Reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On 2nd and 15 now. Howell. He sets to fire deep.
Great catch, Jahan. Great catch.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean,
that was a great throw, too. That was a straight dive.
But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Powell.
Why are you going so slow?
That quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter.
Why did he take out so slow like that?
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Powell throwing on 3rd down here.
Great
and
catch.
He'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Come on, let me get in there. Let me get in there.
For a Washington touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go, Commanders.
Gibson taking it in from the 20. And the Commanders
had to set
are
up
on
a
the board
block
first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
Oh, don't
much
miss
more
that.
like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
He still got to it.
Fielded right around the 8.
Well, fumble it in if we just want to keep breaking tackles.
Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Buying time to his left.
Okay.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job,
Officially,
defense.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Fields. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
How sway.
And he's got it inside the 10.
Okay.
Touchdown.
All right. Good job. Did I do that? Oh, did he want to see the instant replay or something? Yeah. You beat him. You beat him. That ain't finna happen again, though. That is not finna happen again. I ain't tried to start it. I hope he did everything he was trying to do.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line.
Ooh.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out of him.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing.
I don't know what that was about.
Their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for
Come
about
on, y'all. We need y'all to make some block.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And this time not as successful.
I don't know if because everybody won the same colors.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third
That can't block all of a
The
sudden.
running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Slot man moves right. Back to throw, Howell. And he finds McLaurin.
Good job, Terry.
Taken down at about the 33.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. 7-7, our score after 1.
All right, we putting together a drive. A nice, simple drive.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up.
We'll take it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown.
We'll take it. He moved out the way right in time for me. I appreciate it.
Jr., 25 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The wind should be blowing at me, yeah, so he shouldn't be able to get to this.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to get to it.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fields.
Oh, catch that, brother.
Away. It's incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley.
That's how we doing that now.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Okay.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. To throw is Fields.
Oh, I couldn't get there.
Got a man open. It's
I
Darren
cannot get
Waller.
there.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
What's going on? Come on, let's not do this. Let's not do this. We're good. Oh my. All right, let me use the restaurant. Oh, that's whack. That's so whack. I seen what he did. He want to go to all black. All right, we'll go. We'll go with those in. Good and well, I showed black first.
Finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage.
Oh, come on, let me catch that.
As he let him a bit too much.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Fields. It's Mooney going across the middle.
Holding, right?
He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Okay.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way.
Good cut. Good score. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Funny.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their 25-yard line. Off play action. It's Hal. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
Great catch, boy.
A big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's got room.
Let's go, B-Rob.
Red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through?
Come on, catch that.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence,
That was it.
great skill.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Robinson on a give right side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it.
Because we want to drop a touchdown pass on first down. I can't believe you.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on!
But it's incomplete. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
Why are they playing me like
put
that,
this one
y'all?
through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives.
Why
and
they
they
playing
still
me
trail.
like
They
that?
answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Fields now to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw,
good job.
he chucks this one away from home.
We'd rather have the
Incomplete.
sack, but good
Now
job.
it's
Good
3rd
job.
down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Great job,
They get him in the
defense.
backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the
He ain't
up man.
good.
4th and short in this part of the
He ain't
field. You
get
just
it.
notice special teams coordinators rallying the team, saying, watch the fake, watch the fake. But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah,
That was
they
a
can
nice
be
call,
up 40
though.
in the 4th quarter.
I
That's
did
their
not
job. They
expect it.
scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson down inside the 40.
Every time I keep seeing him pushing off on that offensive line, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to see what he's doing.
Like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now this one complete downfield.
Good job, Terry.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Wisely will throw
no flag. He touched me.
Recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
You're not supposed to touch me.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down throw for Howell.
Yep, I seen you run away.
Touchdown.
I seen you run away.
Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Off play action. Fields.
Oh, come, just turn around, Barton. Just turn around.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Oh, excuse me.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Fields.
How was
and he'll be brought down
that a miscommunication?
Took him 5 tries,
he wasn't
but he was
even
able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove?
Great run. I didn't even notice Wildcat. Great run, great run. Let me slow my boat down.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Thank you.
Crowd and intercepted.
Thank you. Get out of there. Get out of there. Take off. Take off. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Let's go, boy.
An interception
Let's go.
return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many
Let's
times
go.
throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit.
And he
To this
took
point,
off.
they
Let's
delivered.
go.
Slide for the PAT. It's good
He's
to make
trying
it
to block my
17-7. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Godwin gets to it.
This one fielded at the 5. And able
Good
to take
tackle.
it past the 25
Cause
and up to the
he
28-yard
was about
line.
to try to take off.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
Good play,
And he
good
slips
play.
up past the 45 before being tackled. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Fields on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, he took off on you, buddy.
And down he goes at the 45
Buddy,
after a
buddy,
pickup
buddy.
of 9.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. And
Let's
he'll
go,
go
Ryan.
down shy of the
I thought he
40
was about
at
to try
the
to be
41.
cute. Here it come. He gonna try to be cute, y'all. Yeah,
No
we'll take it.
whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Good run.
It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Thank
And he's
you.
gonna
Cover
lose a
sack.
yard or
Let's
two.
go.
Taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Throwing on third down, Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for
so much
down.
wrong. He gave himself so much wrong. Stop. That's a stop.
A broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Okay, challenge that. I would challenge that spot.
Scowling down
I feel like he was short.
He's thrown out the red challenge flag.
Boo. Boo.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fields.
No way to be there.
That's caught by Metcalf. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And that'll be
I appreciate you not making that.
It might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Third and long. It's Fields.
I couldn't get off him.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
I can't get
off. Out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of 20. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Here's Fields on the sneak.
Is he short?
They will touch him now, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Go ahead and stop this now.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go
This
on
man
Divisional
converted
round
2
weekend.
4th downs.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional round weekend. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields.
Great
catch.
catch.
Throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Great throw. Out of bounds, though. Out of bounds. That was a great throw.
Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
He almost ran the most that time.
Go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He almost ran the most
so
that
3
time.
points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
I hate Jonathan Allen hurt.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort.
Not on us, right?
There gets him across the 30.
Come on,
to the
how's
33.
that holding? That was a perfect
so
block.
Holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
On first down, Howell. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought he was going to go somewhere else.
Because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I need to come up with new plays.
The last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
We'll take
and
that.
That will be incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He had drag people along the route.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away.
Don't worry.
Fielded at the
I got
33.
something for that. We got something for that.
Punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
But we ain't tripping because we already see what's going to happen.
Back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Fields. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. He's
touchdown.
That's funny.
DK Metcalf from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And
he still got 40 seconds.
We approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. First down, Howell to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
How freaking convenient.
J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Let's go.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
go.
A lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, Fields steps away to his left. Got him in. It's Brown. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I see how they going to do it.
That's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? His ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Okay. I got you.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Play action. It's Fields.
Thank you.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Thank you.
And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Can't believe this second half.
Set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Come on, for real.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. He's
stay on your feet.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it. and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run with Gibson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
I don't know why they be coming out they break so slow.
45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed.
Oh, come on now.
Across the middle.
Come on now.
You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end.
Come on.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook,
I
go play
ain't
action, toss that
out.
bad boy
And
deep.
it's still
But in this
glitch.
situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first. Keep the sticks moving.
Guess it's finna cost me 5. If I pick a play, the shit just gonna freeze.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Why wouldn't he?
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the counter, Gibson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell.
Great
Looking
kid.
for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent.
Good until
and I think that he did.
had to burn all these
downfield, but that's a play
man.
where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Al throwing again after the pick 6. Thomas brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10.
Yeah,
just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They go play action with Howell. Going for the deep ball. And
no pass interference.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Another throw for Howell. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned
every
time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
Okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
We got to work our magic.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to stop close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 37. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And that one opened up for him as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
This game,
11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Barkley, inside handoff. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, ain't no way. We just got to cause this turnover. We just got to cause this turnover.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
yeah, man, breaking more tackles than the Will did.
Hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Here we come with some foolery.
Off it goes.
Here we come with some foolery. Watch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter of the division. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Kyler Duggar who puts it. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jamin Davis, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On third down, Barkley. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
I cannot believe they did me like that. Drop passes. Goofy interceptions. Goofy interceptions.
This is
multiple fourth and
that will extend their lead even further.
I guess.
So that almost the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Ain't too much you can do
get on you for
when
giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3.
He know enough of what I'm trying to do to doggone stop it. If that makes any sense. He know when I'm trying to attack the middle. He just know my formations. I got to go back into the lab and get it together.
For this next drive, the Washington offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round and hanging by a thread.
He ran straight over there in case for the
wrong side of the scoreboard.
The thing.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 9, Powell.
Surprised that wasn't an interception.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
But to my defense, I didn't make as many trades as what they did. I don't think I made any really trades. It's just full-blown Washington.
They also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Powell from the gun.
See what I mean? I can't get nothing.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense
blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
Had all those
Unable to
interceptions.
find an open hole to complete that pass.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
I'm shocked we caught that in that
Thomas.
one, an
Yeah, this is
interception.
going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Down to about the 45. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
Can we get a pass interference, man? Watch it. Watch it.
Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example.
It's easy when you can pass interference on the doggone receiver.
This is 3rd and long.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Third and long, here's Howell. And it's incomplete.
Terry
Took
wanted
a
to drop
shot,
stuff.
couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
In motion comes the tight end left. Fourth down, Howell. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover.
We can't get nothing. But it's fine. Somehow he probably 70 overall QB.
Fields on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Or just keep getting burnt.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, is he hurt?
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Not yet.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Trucks over him. And able to break one tackle.
That boy's not dropping the ball.
But a nice little gain. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught inside the 5. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal.
Back to the drawing board.
They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive.
Back to the drawing board.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24.
It started off so wonderful.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And then the turnovers happen.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And then the doggone turnovers happen.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Washington.
I just got to find new plays.
Charles,
I still got to experiment.
The future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
I kept shooting myself in the foot that whole second half.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. It's complete. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
That's fine. We're going to get our rematch. We're going to get our rematch.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody.
Dang, boy. It was how I'm wear all black. Because I chose all black. I showed you. I chose all black. What in the world? They so funny. Oh, I'm so mad at that game. All right, y'all. That's it for that one. We're calling it. Hopefully we find something more entertaining to play, because Madden has kind of like lost a lot of my interest. All right, until next time, we out of here.